Morning students, welcome back to the social class. Students, in the previous class we have discussed about the organs and types of government. In today's class we will discuss about the democratic government and about the suffragette movement. So let's start. Democratic government. We have discussed in the previous class about the democracy, means in which people choose their representative and who form the government through elections. Like this, India has a democratic form of government, and democracy is a kind of government which includes by the people, which is for the people and of the people. Students, you have studied in the earlier classes about the democracy. It means it is by for the people and of the people. In a democracy, people do not rule directly. We have discussed in the previous class that in democracy, people don't directly rule the country, but common people elect their representative during election, and that representative after that form the government. And such type of government are known as representative democracies, because here common public choose their representative, and their representative after that form the government. Democracy is derived from Greek word demos, which means people, and kratos, which means rule. And democracy defined means people's rule. And democracy is also known as representative democracy. The Constitution of India. Now, what is Constitution? Constitution is a set of rules and regulations by which our country is governed. So, Constitution of India guarantees its citizens universal adult franchise. It is a term which means that every adult, every individual above the age of 18 years, means every individual who is above the age of 18 years has the right to vote in an election. Means it's his or her right to vote in an election. India is the world's largest democracy, and in India, elections are held after every 5 years. And democracy ensures that government is responsible for its actions. Students, in the monarchy system, the king is not responsible for its actions, but in democracy, the government is responsible for its actions. And if the people are unhappy with the government, they can remove it from the power and choose their other representative in the next election. Now, let's discuss about the struggle for universal adult franchise. We have discussed that universal adult franchise means every individual above the age of 18 years has right to vote. The suffragette movement. The word suffrage means right to vote in an election. Means suffrage means people has right to vote in an election. Today, the right to suffrage is a given fact, but this was not always so. Means today people are following this universal adult suffrage, but it was not followed in the earlier time. For a long period of time, women were denied. They were not given the right to vote and to contest elections. But now, women are given right also, and they vote and contest elections. It was argued that a woman's place was at home. Students, we have discussed in the previous chapter number 24, about the stereotype, that people have stereotype that women can do work only at home, and that stereotype was followed in the earlier time, and there is no role of them in the political sphere. People believed that if women participate in politics, they would neglect their roles as mothers and wives. Means people think that if women will participate in politics, they will ignore or neglect their work as mothers and wives. A movement known as suffragette movement started in America in 1848. A movement of started in America in 1848, and its result was that women in various parts of world got the right to vote. Means due to the suffragette movement which was started in America in 1848, many women in world get the right to vote. In New Zealand, women got right to vote in 1893. In Australia, women got right to vote in 1902, and in USA in 1920. The fight for women's right to vote began in France in 70s, 80s and 70s, 19s. It means that their fight for the women right in France was started in 70s, 80s and in 70s, 90s. In Britain, the suffragette movement started in 1870. There are different dates in different countries when was women got the right to vote and when this movement was started in different countries. Now, the pioneer of the movement, means the starter, the first person to start this movement was Emmeline Pankhurst, and the movement adopted various different methods to draw the government attention, to snatch the government attention to vote, to give right to vote to women. However, during the World War II, the movement changed its plan of action. In 1897, the National Union of Women's Suffrage Societies was formed in United Kingdom. In 1897, a society was formed named as National Union of Women's Suffrage Society in UK, United Kingdom. The union held public meetings. This union organized meetings, wrote letters to politicians, published various types of texts, and organized protest marches to demand women's suffrage. Means various meetings, letters and texts were written by the people. They also protest for the women's right. Finally, in 1918, women over 13 years of age who possessed property and educational qualifications were given the right to vote. Means after so much struggle, in 1918, the right was given to women, that the woman who is above the age of 30 years and who have property and have good educational qualification can give the vote, can give the vote and has the right to vote. Now, over time, women were granted the right to vote in the countries as well. First, they will get the right to vote in the states, and after the time passes, they also get the right to vote in other country as well. Denmark gave women the right to vote in 1915. Students, remembers these dates are for different countries, when these different countries gave women the right to vote. Then in Denmark, women got right to vote in 1915. In Belgium in 1921, France in 1944, Greece in 1934, Japan in 1945, and so on. It is noteworthy to observe that India granted all people, men and women above the age of 18 years, the right to vote. In India, all people, men and women above the age of 18 years get the right to vote as soon as India got independent in 1947. So students, we have discussed about the suffragette movement and about the democratic government in our today's class. We will discuss our next topic in our next class. Thank you.